What in the world? So I am making my way back towards that spooky forest that we were last in. And, what in the world? And I guess we just found something new. What is this, like a hobbit little hut? I kind of like this. Kind of cool. Oh, hello, Mr. Iron Golem. What do we got down in here? Is there gonna be any traps or anything? There is a villager that is a cleric. Okay, stairs are a little broken. Anything back here? Is there anything hidden? No, nothing hidden there. There's some cake though. Nothing in here? I mean, at least from the looks. Oh, there's a chest up here though. A spectral coil and an ender sac, some manuscripts, identification scroll. Like, what? Same power as a charged creeper, same strength as ender crystal. Luck of the sea and mending. Dude, we just got an ender sac and a summoning pendulum, which is, this thing is cool because this can pick up all kinds of stuff. Like, look, this can pick that up and this guy up, and then we can drop them off. That is cool. What? That's super powerful. Okay, anyways, this is not where we wanted to go, but it was kind of cool to find this. Looks like we need to sleep, so yeah, we're gonna get some sleeping done and call it a night. Man, I love the way the moon shines through there. All right, so we need to head a little farther north. It looks like our boots are literally about to take its last breath. You can kind of see the way our armor is looking down in the bottom right. So we're heading further north, and I can't believe we found this. This gives you like unlimited RF. Like, this gives you free RF, 64 RF per tick for nothing, just being on something. What? Okay, even though we really haven't even touched anything that needs RF yet, there really is not much. I mean, Cyclic has some really cool stuff that can use RF, but other than that, I don't really know too much else in this pack that we really need it for. Because I really want to, this kind of thing that I'm doing right now, I want to kind of go and explore more in the beginning of the pack, because I feel like later on you can become really overpowered in a lot of mod packs. And to me, it's kind of ruins the whole adventure feeling, right? And that's kind of what I want to get done here. Like, I want to feel scared. I want to feel like I'm going to die in this pack. So it's just something that we're going to have to work towards. So this is a spooky swampland. The swampland, spooky. A little bit backwards, but this is the place. This is definitely it. What in the world? These are pumpkins with giant faces on them. That's hilarious. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. We break some of this. What's inside here? I kind of want some of these pumpkins. Just another tree, basically. But that's still kind of cool having that. Okay, so we've definitely encountered this. I've seen this before. So this is an encampment. And the entry is here. We probably need to open this up a little bit more. There we go. There's a villager. Hello, villager. You're a druid. So fish. You give some emeralds, which is kind of nice. Little sleeping quarters. Of course, there's this in here. Which, yeah, gives us literally a block of gold. Like, how nice is that? This gives you some ore. And then we have these chests over here. Oh, you're another villager as well. Ooh, you're a shady villager. Not gonna play around with you. All right, what do we got? What do we got in here? Just random stuff. Duct tape from Dungeon Tactics. I don't remember. Does duct tape work on these chests? No. I forget what duct tape is actually used for, but I remember it definitely was important. This is a bunch of food. Let's go ahead and store some of this stuff that we just gathered. And then I will take this, because food is still it's still a useful thing to have. Cauldron? We could probably take that. Might as well. There's a cauldron here as well. Ooh, along with netherrack, which you can go ahead and get early from this thing. Other than that, that's pretty much all there is in this little hut here. But still, kind of worth your while. Okay, so there's a tree on fire over here, which has me kind of concerned. Either there's lava nearby, or we've already we've encountered our first dragon. I'm definitely not looking forward to a dragon. Why would this be on fire? I mean, we are in a savanna biome at this point. Ooh. Oh, this is kind of cool. What is this? Why is there some books and stuff? Why is there stuff down here? Was there a chest in this? Was this someone's house at some point? We just got a free golden apple, though. I can't complain too much. It definitely seems like there was a house here. Okay. Yeah, this was totally a house. It's filled with lava for some reason. Totally filled with lava. You kind of got to look out because some of these buildings are definitely mixed with things. Oh, that's a pitcher plant. That gives you unlimited water. What? And we just found it just randomly. Oh, I guess they're all over the place here. Yeah, I think if you have a bucket, you can just pick up water. This is kind of cool as well, how it's all raised up. Okay. I mean, we're getting pretty far away from our spawn point. We're almost 2,000 blocks on foot, which is kind of a long ways away. Kind of. This is another house over here, right? Where's the doorway? Oh, you know what? This may actually be some kind of dungeon entrance. Oh, I think it is. Oh, it's definitely like a dungeon-y type entrance. Luckily, we have a torch launcher, which kind of helps us a little bit. Here's the ladder. Let's see what we're getting into. Alright, definitely a spawner. Break the spawner. Oh, man. I kind of like getting loot from spawners. What we got down here? Oh, there's a chest. There's loot chests. Okay, good, good, good. Alright, I need to be careful, though, because this might be trapped. Might be booby trapped. Let's definitely dig under these. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Poof. Could have been booby trapped. That's why I was just making sure. Making sure. Alright, let's take our ender bag, because we can put stuff in our ender bag. Oh, man, we just got another storage right there. What is this? Unbreaking X for flint and steel. What? Light's Bane. And then another looting 3. There's a lichen scythe. Another wand. And another nice fishing rod. I mean, that sword looks kind of cool. I like this heroic armory. That's kind of cool. This has sweeping on it. It's still, you know, the same as what I already have. So at least we have a backup. I mean, it's exactly the same, basically. Exactly the same. Yeah, let's head back up. Good thing we have this. Oh, we also got chorus fruit. Lets you phase through walls for a few seconds. So cool. Cyclic has so many crazy overpowered stuff. Like, it's such a crazy mod. Alright, so this over here is also burning down. You know, it's so crazy that I've been all over this place. And I haven't encountered a dragon yet. I mean, I think I've seen one, or you guys have seen them in the videos, but I haven't actually found anywhere where a dragon's lair would be. And we've done a lot of exploring so far. I mean, a lot of exploring. I was on my way back, and we got ourselves another tower to kind of explore. I hope this one also has some kind of loot in it. Then we can kind of divide our loot up and see what I want to keep now. Ah, nice. We have a door. Just let us in. Thank you. How kind of you. So I'm definitely very, very familiar with this. This is a structure from a mod called Reoccurrent Complex, if I remember correctly. And yeah, I mean, it's just another structure. Yeah, as far as I know, it doesn't seem like there's much else in here. Yep, that seems about it. We can fall and take a little bit of damage. All right, well, yeah, that was kind of a little anticlimactic. There wasn't much going on there, but I mean, it's to be expected. The structures are kind of just to add this sort of scenic thing to Minecraft. Just kind of make things. Oh no, that was close. Wow, I can't believe I just failed. Just failed right on camera, right in front of you guys. I'm gonna have to edit that out. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. All right, let's fail again. Well, we're never getting out of here. You know what? Let's just explore it. What's down here? There's some ice over here. I mean, this is kind of cool, actually. What's this all about? Wow, this is really long. Like, I wasn't expecting this to be this long. This was a little bit of a turn. Clay ore? Okay. Maybe we should head up. Yeah, I'm gonna work my way back up. So I made it back to our base, and I'm kind of looking at this real quick, and I do notice that I ended up having this iron ring here that says inactive, but it gives you guild and fire shield, or gills and fire shield. And to activate that, you need to go into your hotkeys and go into your options and controls. And inside here, you can actually find out where to find this. So you just go dungeon and hit category, and you'll see trinket 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that accounts for these trinket slots here. And I should be able to activate that by hitting 1. And now we have water breathing and fire resistance always, given the fact, I mean, as long as we keep those in that slot, right? That's pretty powerful. Like that's pretty darn powerful, having that ability always up. So the more that we get of those things, the better off we'll be. And we have a lot of places to go. There's still a lot of dimensions to play around with. I'm assuming that I just need to eat a little bit, right? That isn't just draining our hunger, right? That being active. Oh, it is draining. Look at how it's draining. So when that is activated, it is just draining our hunger bar. Yeah. How about no? How about no? We don't need it that bad. We'll use enchantments. That's kind of crazy. Maybe we'll get some better rings that maybe don't do pull as much stuff. But man, we have so much stuff in here. We really need to get an inventory system that is a little bit better than the current one we have. And this is going to be us spending a little bit of time in here setting that up. Now, there is a way to do that, right? There is a mod in here that makes that kind of easy. So let's go ahead and grab some stone here. And we're going to go and make some slabs. And take a look at simple storage, right? Let's take a look at simple storage networks. This mod is really nice. So let's take a look at this. We can go ahead and make these little storage pieces. We're going to need gold, iron, and diamonds for this. I don't remember if we need anything else, but as far as I remember, this is what we need. So we'll make these for right now. We'll make ourselves the base, which is going to require a little bit of wood. I had some on me already. Just make ourselves a regular crafting table. And this will make ourselves the regular storage request table. Then we also have the storage network master, which needs some blocks of quartz. And I believe we have a good amount of quartz. Like enough that will totally support 4. Right? And we're going to make this. This is going to be your main network, which is where all your cables are going to connect to. And then we need some chests, which I just threw some in here. And this is going to give us the ability to hook to our chests to have them show up in our network. Right? So pretty straightforward. Let's go ahead and set this up right here. I'm going to put my master here. Well, actually, you know what? Let's actually not do that. Let's figure out another place. I think directly underneath here, having ourselves this storage room kind of cleared up would be a good idea. And maybe have a request table here, right? This would probably be a good idea. Have our request right here. Let's put our master there. We'll put our request table here. And then down below is where we're going to start sort of designing this whole thing, right? We need to start placing some chests down, getting ourselves a little bit of room cleared out down here. Because we're going to be moving some chests around. That should work. Right? So we're going to move some of these chests around. I'm going to go ahead and get most of my items cleared up and moved in here. I'm going to show you how to connect everything up. So as far as setting this storage up, this should actually function pretty well. Once we kind of close this back in, we can just slowly add storage as we go, right? As we get more wood and things like that. I'm just moving things in, but all I got to do here is just place this in. Just placing it in the back and connecting it up. And then we're going to take our regular just storage cable and we're going to connect that into this main loop up top. And then the same thing goes for this. I'm just going to break these back blocks. Place in our storage cable. And voila. We're hooked in. And we're ready to go. And the same is going to go for this back area here. There will be this cable. And of course for right now I'm just going to hook this in. And this will allow everything to be able to function in this whole system. So I'm actually going to close this in here. And then go ahead and pull out my red terracotta. And we're still going to utilize this because this right here will allow us to just walk down here anytime we need to mess around with our storage. If we do need to, right? And yeah, as far as putting the items in here, we'll just throw them in. There we go. Look at that. We can close this up. All of our items are just going to be flooded in here. And just makes it a lot nicer. We don't have to worry about where things are. We can just search per item. And yeah, it's just not as clumsy of a storage system, in my opinion. And plus, we're about to unlock some more of these chests. And then I'm going to just make even more storage down there. So today, I kind of also wanted to set up a little bit of a farm. I've been kind of wanting to get the farm done. And I've been meaning to get it done. So that's what we're going to do today. Is we're going to get the farm done. I think next episode, we're going to try and go to the nether. Boy, I'm super excited about the nether, though. That could be a whole crazy... I just don't know what to expect. I know that there are some pretty dangerous mobs. And I think that's where we're probably going to get into some really crazy, dangerous stuff. Is whenever we start to mess around with the nether. So, I don't know. There's so many dimensions in this pack. There's a lot of them, and you can kind of see what most of them are inside your quest book. But still, I mean, we got a lot of stuff to still explore here in the overworld that we haven't even found yet, right? There's a whole bunch of stuff to kind of explore. All right, so let's go ahead and think about how we're going to set this up. So I want to kind of do just a simple sort of garden farm where this is going to be the block here is going to kind of be raised up. We can throw this around like so. And we'll leave this here because that's the entrance. That'll do 1, 2, 3. And we'll kind of have our entrance set up in here as well. 2, 3. Yeah, that'll make it 5. And then we'll pull this all the way around. Hopefully we have enough. Yeah, we should have enough logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll give us a middle area. Yeah, this will give us a pretty decent crop. Now, prefab does have some crops that you can mess around with. So, I mean, I recommend kind of looking at those, but they're not available to us currently. But they will be eventually. Later on in the game, we'll definitely have access to those type of things. Alright, so these corners I'm going to place like that. Everything else should be able to be filled with dirt. Alright, regular old-fashioned dirt. And then we can place our waterway in the center. Now, this isn't going to be the most efficient thing in the world. I do want to have my, lines, right? So that's going to be a thing that I'm definitely going to have set up. Let's place that there. I might as well just leave this empty, right? Because this is where our water's going to go. I'm going to leave that empty. All the way even up into here. Right here. This will be a line as well. All right, and our crop, like the things that we can plant, there's a lot of Pam's Harvest Craft stuff. And I don't know if in here, if you eat a bunch of different things, it did say that I haven't tried a certain food. So I'm assuming that because it says that I should have access to gaining extra hearts, depending on the amount of different foods I've eaten. Speaking of food, I am getting kind of hungry. All right, time for us to go ahead and get a hoe and get some water started. So since we found this pitcher plant which is from Random Things, we can place down the pitcher plant and we can scoop up water from it. This thing is amazing. I absolutely love the pitcher plant for this exact reason. Look at this. Bam. Doesn't that make life a little bit easier? And so this whole thing here is just going to be one giant farm. Right here, even in the front. And we do have access. I did put another fence in right there. Yeah, we'll get this all running. We're going to hoe this up. And a lot of Pam's Harvest Craft stuff is probably going to go here and be placed in. So let's go ahead and... This is already being transformed on us. And I might want to put a fence around this as well, just to prevent mobs from messing with it. Because that will probably be another issue that we encounter. There's mobs just really just wreaking havoc on this whole thing. Our shield kind of getting in our way. Alright. After we get all this done, we'll move on. There we go. And we'll see what seeds we have. So, seeds. Alright, so we have beetroot. We have chili peppers, melon, regular seeds, of course, tomatoes, and we also have carrots, potatoes, and then we're also going to have any of the Pam's stuff. So this is going to be something. We can turn these into seeds. All of this stuff should work. Right? Yep, this whole stuff can be turned right into seeds. Look at that. And these will just be things that we end up planting, right? So we'll need these later on. Go ahead and throw this stuff. Oh, and yeah, sugar cane. I'm gonna need to replant some sugar cane as well, but probably not right here, right yet. All right, this stuff is gonna be pretty simple. We can place it kind of spread out. These are melons, and then we'll do pumpkins, which I'm not really worried about pumpkins. We have so many of them. We'll start planting this Pam's Harvest Craft stuff. There we go. I know tomatoes are really good. Over here, we'll just plant some of this. And like I said, getting a fence up in here probably will be a good idea. Put some chili peppers. I think these are rustic. These can't be planted like normal. They have to be planted with some rustic stuff. And same with the rustic tomatoes here. We'll talk about that. I'll show you how to plant those here in a second. Let's go ahead and get our potatoes planted. Yeah, definitely getting some peppers would be a good food source in my opinion. And yeah, you're going to see why here in a little bit. It's actually really cool. So the more space you give the melons, the more of them you're probably going to get. All right, so we have the chili peppers and tomatoes. I'm really more interested in the chili peppers. Let's take a look at rustic. So what we're going to need is some wooden stakes. So it's just some wood. And we'll turn those into wooden stakes, three tall. We're gonna need more than that. So there we go. All right, so we have 6 of those. That should be plenty. And yeah, to plant any of this rustic stuff, this is what you got to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this down, and you can place it too tall. You know, whatever you need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and place it like that. put chili peppers right here. And we can put tomatoes on the last one. But what this will do is this is going to grow up the steak there. And the chili peppers are really nice because they give you a speed boost. So I think they give you like speed 1 or 2 for a short duration after you've eaten it. By the way, you guys did tell me to make these steak skewers. And like these are really crazy. Like any just 2 meat in a stick. And bam, you have this like super saturation food. This stuff is crazy. So yeah, and as you can see, it does say right here, eaten, assigned in the added hearts. So I wish there was a way to see all the food. I think there might be like a food journal. This one, I think. This right here, the food book. It should tell you the things. You can buy one for 10. So yeah, speaking of buying stuff, we do have a little bit of money to be able to spend. I'm not too concerned about buying anything just yet. I'm really interested in the prefab stuff because this does open up a lot of cool things. Mainly, let's see, instant bridge. I'm not really worried about that. Mineshaft entrance, no. The welcome center, not really. Even though that welcome center is pretty cool. Getting some warp stones and some waste stones would be nice as well. And then a dimension to the beneath, which I don't know. Beneath may be kind of expensive. It requires a nether star, so I mean that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. We'll definitely get there. So with all this stuff set up, let's take some bone meal and let's grab some of that. I don't know if we can grow the chili peppers. I kind of want to show. I think you can eat the chili peppers regardless. Yeah, let's grab some chili peppers. We can grow up the tomatoes as well. Let's go ahead and put these on a fast track to stalkhood. There we go. We definitely are getting some stuff grown up. Now, yeah, chili peppers. When you eat these things, which we can't eat just yet, they do give you a little bit of speed boost. But the more things we eat, even these seeds and stuff, we can eat these. The more things we eat, the more hearts we technically will get over time. So it's definitely worth eating. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you had a little bit of fun. We definitely have a little bit of work to do, that's for sure. Going to the nether is going to be, man, crazy all in itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'll see you in the next episode, and as always, thanks for watching.